Phantoms 10, Raiders 7. Delighted to have Tom Norton with me. Tom, there's probably lots to like, but from my point of view, that was a game it's been such a critical evening for the Phantoms. It's another 4-point weekend, but in that final period, it was crazy. I think it was 11 goals in the period. A game that was dead and buried. All of a sudden, the door that was a chink of light for the Raiders is gaping open, and the Phantoms are rocking.
Yeah, I think we knew that wasn't good enough. Like you say, we come out there at the third period, get 2 goals in I think 14 seconds, make it 6-2, and then do we get another 2 and make it 8-2 then? And then we switch off, and we spoke in the dressing room then about that, and that isn't good enough. That's a warning. That's a warning for the rest of the year, and we're lucky. At the end of the day, we got the 4-point weekend, we got the 2 points today, but that's a warning there. Another team and a closer game, we lose that game there and we've thrown it away. And points are few and far between with the teams, especially top 3. We need those 2 points. We can't be switching off. It doesn't matter who we're playing against. Doesn't matter if we're 8-2 up or 2-1 down. We play exactly the same the whole time, and it wasn't good enough. No,
1 goal in the first period, I think it was. 5 goals in the second period. But we think it was 11 goals. I couldn't write and commentate. It was ridiculous, and I think there were 2 really big sets of applause from the fans. One was for the goal for Sustas, and the other was for Tyler Dillabert, who came into net. He was pulled himself, and I saw you, and your reaction wasn't with the netminder. And I think the affection with which the Raiders held him and the applause that he got at the end of the game was testament to that young lad. But you were so displeased with the Phantoms bench at that point. Yeah,
I mean, the young kid's getting him for his first league game of the season for some real good minutes there, 15 minutes, and we let him down massive. None of that was on him. That was on us. And we've all apologised to him there, but for his confidence there, that isn't what he needs there. So we've got to try and build him back up there, because he'll get some minutes again hopefully, and he's a really good young prospect. He works hard in training when he's with us, makes some really good saves. So we've got to see that when he goes in the net, and almost, not that we don't defend hard with Marzi in goal, but even defend even harder to protect him there and give him the chance. But we gave him no chance there tonight, and it just wasn't good enough.
No, well, we spoke off air before this interview to tee that up. There were some things to like. The forward lines were rolling pretty well again.
Yeah, no, like you say, I think unit of 4 transition, and the plays in the offensive zone, and how quick we are to get the puck and go the other way. It's really, really good things to see. And I think, like you say, I guess 45 minutes of the game, that's what it was, and then we switched off and we played into the Raiders' hands. That's how they want teams to play against them, because they're opportunistic. They're not the most structured of teams either. They've got some good skilled players, and you switch off and give them the time and space to play, then they're going to score. Someone like Alex Roberts, their prime example, kept quiet there for 45 minutes, goes and scores 4 goals in 15 minutes because we switched off. So I try not to get too frustrated.
That was me bringing the positive out of the game.
Try not to get too frustrated here, but at the end of the day, we want to lift silverware, and we're in the run for the league title. We've got finished second in the cup competition, want to win that, and then obviously the playoffs. That was not a championship team performance tonight at all. No. So I think we know we've got to be better, but we can take the positives. It's 10 wins on the bounce now, 20 for the league, and we've got a big weekend next weekend. We need to be fully switched on for the whole time.
Talk about silverware, Leeds away next weekend, and they've dropped their first game in regulation tonight. So big game. It would be a big game anyway. Yep. But them and of course the team that's beaten them tonight, Swindon. So we've got it all to do, but the opportunity is ours, isn't it?
100%. But they've lost now. They've lost their first game regulation, so they're going to be ready to go next Saturday, and they know that. I guess we're the informed team in the league here, so they're going to want to stop our run as well. So we've got to be ready from the off. It's not an easy place to go and play. They're a good team, clearly, and we need to be ready to go. And I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, well, so are we. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for your honesty about and candid reflection on tonight's game. We'll see you next week.